What is good? So in this video I want to talk about why you might be having dry conversation with people that you meet for the first time, bro. So I remember like a year ago, honestly, I was not in a good spot, bro. I don't know, I think I've been always introverted, but I become extroverted when I'm around people that that I like. So, like when I was a little kid, I was good at making new friends because I used to move around a lot because I grew up with my mom, and we used to move places very often due to work situations and stuff like that. So I became very good at making new friends, not gonna lie. But when I moved to the Netherlands and I got my like group, my set group of friends, I honestly maybe lost that ability a bit. And because I really need to be interested in the person, like to approach them and invest in them. I'm not. I I mean I think I'm not someone that approaches someone and wants to be friends with everybody just because of that. I'm not like that. I really need to be interested in someone for me to give them my attention, if you get what I mean. So it was honestly a struggle for a while because when I moved to the city in which I'm studying now, in which I'm going to university, um, I I moved into like a student house, with other students, and in there I used to spend a lot of time in my room studying and stuff, and these other people uh, they were in the house, and I wasn't really speaking to them and stuff because I was kind of in my space, and oftentimes I used to even avoid them because I wasn't really feeling like speaking to them because I really didn't have the skills even honestly to really hold good conversation like that. And that really pained me, not gonna lie. Sometimes I did really want to like approach someone and just chill for a bit, but I really didn't have those skills, I would even say, bro. It's sad as fuck, honestly, if you think about it. And I made a huge, but like a huge improvement, bro. To my conversation and social skills, and it took a lot of work, and I mean there are a lot of things that play a role with your social skills, and but social skills are it is probably one of the most important aspects of your character because you know social skills are the foundation of practically everything that you do. As humans being social creatures, excuse me, as humans being social creatures, you know, we thrive off of our social skills because we need them to secure a job, to get into a relationship, to build a good bond with your family and your loved ones, and it's the foundation of a lot of things that we value as humans. And these days we care a lot about what other people think, even though you should be, the only one that the only person's opinion that you should care about is your own fucking opinion. You get me? But yeah, social skills are a very very important aspect of your life and of your persona. that you portray to people. And if you're interested in that, and primarily in this video, why your conversations might be dry when you go and talk to new people, if you don't know what to say, you know, and why your conversations die out so quickly, then I might give you a bit of advice. So for me, in the past, my biggest mistake when talking to people, and I've been analyzing a lot, because I analyze a lot of my interactions with people, because I'm kind of obsessed with improving myself in that aspect, you know. But for me, in the past, it was the main reason why my conversations were dry is because I was not really present in the moment when I was speaking to someone. I was stressing about that the conversation was gonna die out, and what if a moment of silence pops up, you know, it's gonna be awkward or some shit like that. And because of that, I was not really present in the moment, and I was thinking about what to say, you know, and because of that, the conversations were not really flowing naturally, you know. Because imagine, for example, if you're talking to someone and the person is talking about something, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I went to visit her, and we got some food, and we chilled for a bit." And if you're not present in the moment because you're in your head thinking about what to say, you're not really gonna listen to the person that much, and so you're not gonna get all of the details of the things that person is telling you, and you're not gonna catch the thing that you might be able to formulate a response upon. And because of that, you won't really be able to piece together the puzzle of their story, and you won't know what to say to keep the conversation going, if you get what I mean. And you, instead of you asking them a question and formulating a response that coincides with what they're talking about, you'll say something that is really not in line with, you know, what they're saying. You'll say, "Oh, and what did you do the day after?" or something like that. You won't go deeper into the thing that they're talking that about, you know. And that's actually the biggest thing. You wanna try to dive deeper into the things that the people tell you. You want, if you wanna hold a more substantial conversation with someone, bro, dive a bit deeper within what they're telling you, you know. For example, if someone tells you, "Yeah, I went to eat to that restaurant, and you know, we after that we went to this arcade," or something like that, then you ask them, "Okay, and what kind of restaurant was it? Like, have you ever tried the food before? And what would you rate it? Like, what would you rate out of 10? Or like, I don't know, would you eat it again?" or something like that, bro. Just, you need to become interested in the thought pattern of the person. I think that's something. I think that phrase is important. You wanna, like, really analyze the person and figure out how they think, and you do that by asking questions that could give you a glimpse into the character of the person, and in that way you really get to know people, and the people that you figure out what kind of people you connect with and what kind of people you don't connect with, you know, if you go deeper into analyzing the character of the people that you spend time with. And I mean that will really help you out in the long run. And yeah, it's basically that. And I saw this in like a free PDF of a YouTuber that I watch, and he was like, to hold a conversation, you just need to make a statement and then ask a question. You know, for example, if someone says, yeah, I want to do that and this and that, then you say, oh, that's great. I also did that a while ago. It was very fun and I enjoyed it and this and that. And then you ask them, for example, oh, and what was your experience? You know, so a statement and then a question, and this, and you know, by doing that and showing interest into analyzing the person's thought pattern and their view of the things that they do in this world, then I think you'll be able to show interest in a person and honestly hold a pretty decent conversation, bro. And that's one of the things that I apply to my day to day, you know. So I hope you liked it, and peace out, brother.